As we're living in the 21st century, people nowadays are more fascinated with electronic devices such as computers and cellular phones. They're more inclined to watch movies and listen to podcasts or play games using their mobile phones. Meanwhile, books are now left unnoticed or much worse, forgotten at the corner. But did you know that even in this fast-paced technological era that we live in, reading a book is still very much in need? Although others prefer their mobile phone as a company, a good old book would still be a great contender. Some studies even show that reading a book helps us focus more compared to using phones. And when checking on facts, books are still the most reliable resource. Acquiring knowledge is the most significant advantage that we can get from reading a book, but there are still a lot more benefits that we can gain. And here are 15 of those amazing reasons why you should start dusting your book and read again. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. Books have been written for centuries. One is currently being written, and books will continue to be written for a very long time. However, when did you last read a book though? While reading is without a doubt a wonderful hobby, the practice of reading books have been reduced. Even though most individuals say they don't have time to read, the average person watches TV for more than 2 hours every day. Reading is a form of exercise for the mind, and it is equally as necessary as physical activity. So listed below are 15 reasons to read more. 1. Acquire knowledge. This is by far the most evident and significant advantage of reading. The ability to transfer information and knowledge across a long distance and numerous generations are unique to humans. We are the only creature that can read and write. It allows us to transfer knowledge quickly and advance more quickly. Every book you read introduces new ideas to your mind, and the more knowledge you possess, the more prepared you are and better suited to meet the obstacles. Nobody could ever take away your knowledge, even if you lost everything you physically own. 2. Improve memory. When you read a book, you have the chance to pause and consider the ideas or topics presented. When you read a book, you have to keep in mind a variety of characters, their histories, motivation, and subtleties, as well as the different plot arcs and subplots that run through the narrative. Additionally, every new memory you make reinforces the previous ones by creating new neural pathways in your brain. Regular reading can also keep the mind active and potentially even stop the progression of dementia and Alzheimer's. 3. Strengthen critical and analytical skills. Have you ever read a mystery book and figured out the mystery on your own before you finished it? If yes, you were able to use your critical thinking abilities by taking notice of all the details given and sorting them out. Even in real life, that same capacity for detail analysis is helpful. Indeed, the ability to think critically is crucial. All aspects of daily life requires problem-solving skills, from finishing a work project to figuring out how to handle challenging relationships. 4. Advance your career. You're exposed to more words the more you read. These words will unavoidably enter your everyday language. In many occupations, having a clear, concise speaking style gives you an advantage. Your self-esteem can be greatly boosted, and you can go up the job ladder if you can speak with confidence to your peers and employers. According to studies, people who are well-read, articulate, and knowledgeable about a wide range of topics tend to get promoted more frequently than people who have a smaller vocabulary and are less conversant in literature, science, and current affairs. 5. Improve writing skills. Exposure to published, well-written works benefits your writing in addition to helping you grow as a writer. Reading the works of other authors helped many successful authors develop their skills. Your writing will eventually reflect the varied writing styles of other authors, journalists, poets, and writers. So if you want to improve as a writer, start by studying the work of the greats. 6. Reduce stress and anxiety. Chronologically, escaping from reality is by no means a healthy habit, but neither is constantly concentrating on difficult situations in one's life. However, allowing your attention to wander from your problems occasionally from time to time can be extremely helpful and even vital. Negative thinking can be replaced with reading in a secure, healthy, and beneficial way. It offers your mind a secure haven to retreat to while you gather the power you require to get through difficulties and problems. 7. Improve focus and attention. Our attention is always being pulled in several directions throughout the day due to our hectic lifestyles. According to studies, the average person will split the 5-minute period of time between concentrating on a task, checking email, watching social media, checking their smartphone, and speaking with a few other people, either online or in person. Being distracted like this reduces productivity. When you read a book, though, you give it your full attention, which causes the outside world to vanish as you become engrossed in the details. You'll be surprised at how much more focused you'll be if you read for at least 20 minutes each day. 8. Boost inspiration and motivation. You can advance personally and professionally by reading inspirational literature. Books can provide you with opportunities to have experiences that you haven't come across and yet teach you the life skills they require thanks to the countless viewpoints that are available for you to read about. Reading is, in essence, the beginning of creativity. The thoughts are planted by the words in your head, and they grow from there. 9. Learn at your own pace. Reading a book also allows you to learn at your own speed. You can always go back to a section you feel you don't comprehend since you always have the book. Without fear of missing a section, you're free to read a chapter as many times as you like. If it's a self-help book, you can go through each problem one at a time. Once you've resolved one issue, you can go on to the following one whenever you feel ready. Everything is completed at your leisure. And most crucially, your mind is unrestricted in how it interprets events. 10. Stimulate imagination. Imagination is the limit. You can broaden your conception of what is possible by reading about the fictional words presented in books as well as others people's perspective and beliefs. Instead of having the image shown to you on television, your mind creates the image in your head when you read about an event or place. As you read further, you connect all of these works and make adjustments, broadening your perspective. A new literary universe creates possibilities for fresh concepts, themes, and circumstances that may inspire you to try new things. 11. Improve conversation skills. Reading broadens your vocabulary and teaches you the proper usage of new words, which improves your ability to express yourself. Reading increases your knowledge and provides you with more topics to discuss with others. Instead of making an excuse to quit the conversation, you'll be able to continue and hold your own. You'll be able to interact with a wider range of people, which will enhance your knowledge and communication abilities. As a result, you'll become a far more engaging and interesting person to be around. 12. Become more empathetic. Studies suggest that burying oneself in books, especially fiction, may improve your empathy. You appreciate deep reading that enables you to feel what the characters in a novel feel as you let go of the emotional and mental chatter prevalent in the actual world. And as a result, you become more sympathetic towards real-world individuals. You become more perceptive and attentive to other people's lives. 13. Sleep better. Poor sleep can lead to low productivity. This is why so many professionals advise that you develop a consistent, de-stressing regimen before bed. Your mind will become more at ease as a result, which will improve your ability to sleep. One of the best methods to relax before to bed is to read a book. Reading can help you put your thoughts out of your mind, even if it's only for 10 minutes. So pick up a book and read in bed rather than watching TV or using your smartphone. 14. Source of companionship. You will go through several changes in your life. You might need to replace old relationships with new ones as a result of changing schools, jobs, or towns, and occasionally these changes are more difficult or time-consuming than anticipated. Feelings of isolation and alienation can be lessened by reading. Books offer a reliable source of companionship, especially when you feel like the only person you can rely on is yourself. This comfort may come from the familiarity of a favorite book or an emotional connection to realistic characters. 15. Increase your lifespan. According to research, persons who read for at least 3.5 hours each week can anticipate living longer than those who don't. This is because reading can boost brain cell connectivity, which reduces the chances of neurodegenerative disorders that can shorten lifespan. Getting into the habit of reading every day can be good for you. In fact, reading increases your intelligence. According to research, reading improves the reading comprehension, emotional intelligence, and fluid intelligence. As a result, you make wiser decisions about yourself and the people around you. Remember to routinely open a book and feed your soul. Whether you choose to feed your inner escape artist or feed your mind with new information. Do you enjoy reading a lot or do you shy away from it? Will you intentionally attempt to read more now that you are aware of all the amazing advantages reading has to offer? Share with us your answers in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.